Morning Pisces, this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your daily check-in. Today is February 1st, 2026, but when you find this video is when you're meant to receive the message. We're going to take a look at what the vibe is for the day, and then I'll pull some tarot cards. If you're new here and you like my readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you are returning and you like my videos, thank you for being here again, and thank you for hitting the like, shares, the hype, the thanks button. I really appreciate you following, and it's really helping the channel grow, and connecting to you has been really wonderful. So let's call in spirit. Okay, Pisces. Today is February 1st. Sunday, 2026, but when you find this video is when you're meant to receive the message. Today is the full moon in Leo, so it's all about, determination and strength. It's not about ego, it's more about speaking your soul's truth and being strong in that. The full moon in Leo. So all about strength and perseverance. Oops. We have masculine energy, authority, disciplined father figure. One more, please. We have masked, hiding, concealing, deception. One more, please. And we have clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. Okay. Alrighty, let's see what the energy is like. So you could be dealing with some type of ex. There could be a masculine energy here. Doesn't have to be, but somebody that could be your, your baby daddy. This could also be your father. There's an authority figure. There's discipline. This is an old ex or dead relationship. Somebody that's clinging to the old ways of doing things, and they could be masked, hiding something, concealing something, or there's some type of deception. This could be your energy or a lingering energy, Pisces. So take what resonates here. Let's see what the cards have to say for you today. But as I was saying with the moon. This is the snow moon in Leo. It's all about really expressing your soul's wants and needs and not feeling bad about it. Okay? Not feeling bad about it. It's not about ego. It's about being true to your soul and that voice within you. Shuffle one more time here. I'm going to cut the deck. All right, Pisces. Let's see what your messages are for today. Angels, guides, ancestors, what is the most important message for Pisces at the time that they're viewing this message, please, Spirit? They want to give me it all right away. Okay. Yep. All right, so you've got some ex. You're dealing with somebody, it's a clingy old ex or a dead relationship, clinging to old ways. They're hiding, deceiving, or they may have there was some deception with this masculine energy. Okay. All right, at the back of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. Okay, so with what you don't see is the return of an ex, or this could be also a new relationship coming in for what you don't see with the Five of Cups in the shadow. I feel like this is an ex returning, perhaps something that you're no longer feeding. So something that you're no longer nurturing. There is something in your past here. There's a dead old relationship. It feels like a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be, where there was some type of deception, concealing, hiding, and this person is clinging to you. They're trying to come back into your energy. I thought we were done with this, Pisces. But this is something that you're no longer feeding. This is something that you're no longer nurturing. And they're clinging to you is what it feels like, Pisces. We do have the Queen of Swords here in the reverse position as well. I feel like this is somebody that is deceitful. Somebody that could be bad temper, but they may have cheated. They may have done something to you within the past, it feels like, where they may have hid something. There was a cheating or a deception or a lying or hiding of things. They were not, they were masking who their true person was. And it feels like they may be coming back around with the Five of Cups in the shadow for what you don't see. There is a return of an old friend, or there is a new relationship coming in for what you don't see. Again, we're going to clarify what that is. Either this person or there is somebody coming back around that's not related to this. We're going to go back and clarify, but this is a deceitful person. This is a relationship that you're no longer feeding or nurturing. This is somebody that hurt you a lot. This is somebody that caused great pain in a relationship. And with the Hierophant here, I feel like this is somebody that you may have been married to. There's some type of traditional family unit or something here. Let's go back and clarify. I'm trying not to repeat myself so much. But again, it's, you know, like I said, that's the type of reader I am. I am going to do a video about the reader and how I get messages from Spirit. I am listening to Spirit, and sometimes I have to repeat what Spirit says for my human brain to catch up. And I'll do a little video about how about me and how I read. So we have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Queen of Swords, please. We have the Moon card. That's your energy here, Pisces. Clarify this Three of Swords. Yeah, there is delusional deception. I feel like this person that has deceived you, they're like Delulu in their mind. Maybe thinking that they're going to get you back. I don't know. Clarify the Hierophant, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. So let's take a look here. We have the Ace of Swords that is clarifying the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, you are no longer feeding this energy. You're no longer nurturing the energy. And it feels like with the Ace of Swords being upright, you have power over this situation. You have power over this person. You have more power than you think you do. Okay? You've taken back your power, in other words, in this situation. You're being superior in your strength not to nurture or feed into this individual that has hurt you, that concealed stuff from you. This is an old ex or dead relationship, somebody clinging to your energy. But you have stood in your power. There's an inner superior power here, and not to feed whatever it is that they're doing, not to nurture their relationship, not to give them your energy. I feel like this person is delusional if they think that they can come back in after deception, after hiding, concealing, being masked, etc. It's almost like they have this feeling in their head like, oh, if I just do this, then Pisces will come back. But they're delusional in their thinking. They're deceiving themselves. You could also be deceiving yourself, Pisces, if you think that this person has changed. This person hurt you a lot, okay? There's a lot of pain associated with the Three of Swords here. We have the Eight of Cups that is clarifying the card. And it feels like you have changed your life since this situation. Things have changed. a lot since this heartache, since this old ex, this dead relationship has left your life, that you're no longer nurturing, no longer feeding. You're standing in your power here. This person is delusional. With the Eight of Cups here, you know, things are looking better for you after heartache. You've left this behind. This traditional relationship, this could have been a marriage of some sort. This did not work out well together. The teamwork, the production of the relationship, you did not work well together. Very different people here is what I'm feeling from Spirit. What is this Five of Cups in the shadow here, please, Spirit? What is the Five of Cups? Yeah. What is the Five of Cups, please, Spirit? So there is a return, and I feel like it's this person. There's the return of this ex, old dead relationship where there was no growth. There was no growth in the relationship. It's been dead and gone. It's a dead relationship. They're still in their old ways. They're still hiding, concealing, they're deceiving. They're a masked person. They're delusional in their deception, that you think that you're just going to keep taking them back. But this person is coming back around again, Pisces. This is somebody that you're no longer nurturing or feeding. In fact, things are better for you after heartache, after this. This could have been somebody you were married to or some type of traditional relationship. It could be family. Some type of masculine energy is coming back around. An old ex, a dead relationship, somebody tied to the old ways of doing things is coming back around. Why is this important for Pisces right now? Why is this important, Spirit? Why does Pisces need to know this right now? Pisces needs to know this because I feel like you're no longer tied to this person. You're no longer tied or bound or blinded by this commitment or this relationship. Why does Pisces need to know this? If you've already walked away, you're no longer feeding it. They've caused you great pain, but you're feeling a lot better now. And Pisces, Spirit is saying that you're no longer bound or blinded by this person that you were in this union with. That's why you need to know it, because they're coming back around. Why else, Spirit? What is the advice in this situation? If they're coming back around, what is the advice? What is the advice, Spirit? What is the advice for Pisces in this matter? What is the advice for Pisces in this matter, please, Spirit? Pisces, Spirit says that you need to keep your mind on the reality of the situation. I think you already have. And to move away from the situation. I feel like what Spirit is saying here to me is that you're in a karmic cycle that needs to be broken. It's not quite broken. You've walked away. You're no longer nurturing it. You're feeling better about yourself, but there's some type of karmic cycle that you're on, and it's almost like a Spirit is saying this is one last time. This is one last time to really check on Pisces to see if they're moving forward. Are you still stuck in this karmic wheel? Are you seeing the reality of the situation? Because that's what Spirit wants you to do, is see the reality of this person that's deceptive, that's hiding, concealing, this old dead relationship, this masculine energy. They're delusional in their thoughts about maybe coming back to you. You're no longer trapped or bound within this relationship, Pisces. Again, take it as it resonates here. And I feel like Pisces, Spirit is reminding you that you're going to step back on this karmic wheel if you let them back in. Even by, Spirit is saying to me, even by checking on them to seeing what they're up to, you're allowing their energy into your environment. Spirit is saying that even when you are maybe looking them up on social media, you're still connected to their energy. You're allowing their energy to be in your energy. And that's why this person's coming back around. Are you still checking out and seeing what they're doing, even though you're not feeding the relationship or nurturing it? You've walked away from it and you're feeling better, but are you still looking to see what they're up to? One more, please, Spirit. What is the advice? So you have to let go. There's newness coming in here. You have to let go of the memories with this person. There's a lot of memories with the Six of Cups here, but in their reverse position, this is reminding you that your advice is to move forward into newness, into future events. This is an upcoming situation that could be coming in. Clarify the Six of Cups. What is the situation? You have the Three of Wands reversed. One more. I think you're no longer going to be waiting on this person. That's the upcoming situation. And the Fool card. So it feels like there's an uncertainty about you moving forward into your future. That may be why you're clinging on to the past a little bit. This could also be why they're clinging on to the past, but there's future event coming in for you where there's an uncertainty about you moving forward. I feel like, Pisces, that you have not completely let go. You're not nurturing it. You've forgotten about, you're moving on with your life. You are feeling better after the pain and suffering from this relationship, this old dead relationship where there was hiding, concealing, deception going on by a masculine figure. You've moved forward, but are you still checking on them, is what Spirit was saying to me. Are you still looking them up? Are you still seeing what they're up to? Because when you do that, you're allowing that energy back in. It's almost like dreaming of the person, that subconscious level, and then all of a sudden they show up and you haven't seen them in 6 months or a year. That's the subconscious level that you have not broken the tie with this person. And with the Three of Wands being reversed, this upcoming situation is perhaps somebody coming back around saying, I made a mistake and I want to have you back again. So I think this is like the warning, Pisces, that this is going to stop you from moving into your new beginning. There's going to be an uncertainty about moving into this new beginning if you allow this person back into your energy, is what it feels like. It feels like this person's going to be coming back around. There's a future event where they're going to come in, they're going to say, I made a mistake. Maybe after cheating, lying, deceiving, etc. Spirit is reminding you that you're no longer bound or blinded by this person. You haven't been nurturing the relationship, but are you letting them in your energy? It's time for you to release. Back of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Release what no longer serves you. I don't know why you're tied. You're very tied to this situation, Pisces. But I feel like what Spirit is saying, this is one last time. One last time. This is this karmic wheel that you've been on. Are you ready? Are you really ready to jump off this karmic wheel? Because it feels like, Pisces, that even though you're not nurturing it anymore, you've walked away from it, there's an energetic tie there. Are you checking on them? Are you seeing what they're up to on social media? Are you calling them for advice? Are you still hanging out with them in a group? What are you doing here that's still keeping the connection there? Is what Spirit is saying to me. It's time to release this connection so that you can move forward into your new beginning, because there's an uncertainty here still. This person is coming back around again. They're going to say that they made a mistake. This is somebody you're no longer blinded by or trapped by in some type of union you were in, some type of traditional union you were in. I feel like what Spirit's message is you need to release the energy, that subconscious energy. Like I said, it's almost like, you know how you think of somebody out of the blue and then they show up. It's because that subconscious level, Pisces, that energetic tie is still here. So they feel like they are being pulled in by your energy. Let's pull a message from the universe to finish up here, Pisces. But yes, this is the vibe for today. Angels, guides, ancestors, the message from the universe for Pisces. What do they need to know right now, please, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know right now? Okay, so Pisces, it says your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only bright and happy visions of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. And I feel like that's what this uncertainty card is about. So with the Fool being reversed, you're uncertain about your future. And that may be why you have this energetic tie to your past. They're going to be coming back around and saying that they made a mistake. But the only way for you to move forward, Pisces, is to think about your future as successful. Your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you. But you have to meet the universe halfway and break the karmic tie with this person, this hiding deception, this masked person that could be coming back around where there was no growth in the relationship. You're no longer bound or blinded by this individual. It could have been some type of traditional relationship that you walked away from, you moved away from in order to feel better. This person is delulu in their mind, thinking that they can get you back. You're standing firm here. You stood firm in your convictions, and you're no longer nurturing or feeding this situation. But are you subconsciously? Are you subconsciously still feeding this relationship, which is pulling their energy towards you? Are you getting back on that karmic wheel? Are you letting go? Have you learned your lesson? Or do you need to do it again? Because that's what the universe is telling you right now. That's what the divine is telling you right now. This is that one more. Are you getting back on the wheel, or are you completely ready to move forward? I know there's uncertainty here, Pisces. If you think happy thoughts, happy visions of yourself with successful outcomes, then there's no fear or insecurity that will stand in your way. You have to get over the fear and insecurity of letting this energy go from your life. One last thing I want to do is pull a card from the crystal wisdom deck. Because it is a full moon today, there may be a crystal that may be good for you to put out into the moonlight for the full moon in order to charge it to help you with this energy. Let's see. Spirit, what is the best crystal for Pisces to use at this time to help with this energy, please, Spirit? What is the best crystal to use at this time for Pisces with this energy, please, Spirit? So we have celestite. So this crystal is about inner peace, harmony, and purity. It's the element of air. It helps with the throat and crown chakra. So standing in your power, saying no, things like that. So it's derived from the Latin term celestis, meaning celestial. Celestine emulates an undeniable ethereal energy. While commonly found in pale blue or white shades, this crystal can also be pink. Can also be pale green, pale brown, gray, or even clear. So Celestine is all about cultivating inner peace, quiet thoughts, and mental clarity. Much like a deep breath, it acts as a calming presence for the mind and spirit, encouraging the rediscovery of inner balance. Celestine proves valuable in addressing emotions such as anger, resentment, and negative moods. This is going to help balance that energy for you. So when to use it: before sleep, during relaxation rituals, and after a long, tiring day. Where to put it: wear it as jewelry, such as a necklace or a pendant, to carry its soothing vibes all day. Special care: Celestine is a delicate mineral, very sensitive to sunlight, water, and harsh chemicals. And it says here, silence is a source of strength. I welcome a quiet mind and soul. So I feel like the celestite is going to help you with that inner peace, harmony, purity, knowing that you can move forward, Pisces, into your new beginning, that you can get off this karmic wheel. It's going to help you with that peaceful mind that spirit and the universe are talking about, holding a happy and bright vision for yourself with successful outcomes. And don't allow fears and insecurities to stand in your way. This crystal is going to help you with that harmony and inner peace. So I'm going to let it go there, Pisces. I hope that you have a wonderful day today. I'll be back tomorrow for your daily and also your money story. So have a wonderful day today. Please be kind and compassionate to one another, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.